Hey there, this is PJ, your Radri Mermaid, just smudging the space for our general reading for the collective. I'm just going to not timestamp these because I feel like these readings will find you when you're meant to hear them. And with that, let's cleanse the space with some sound as well. So today, as I said, is a general reading, and I'm going to start off with some soul truth. So the reading will be based around what we get on this card. These are double-sided cards with a message on the front and more in depth on the back. So what have we got to start our reading? Do I know all my strengths, and am I using them? So this is going to be about, well, I was actually going to make this a career reading, so maybe it's what this is meant to be. We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Today's soul action, ask yourself, how can I use my soul's gift today to contribute and contribute to this open and ready world? Sorry, stumbled on my words there. So that's our general message for the collective for this particular reading. I will go into depth and use some other oracle cards and things throughout the reading. Okay, so I'm going to start off with these guys. These are gilded tarot, read both in the upright and in reverse. Let's see what's on the bottom. They're telling me to look at the bottom. 10 of Swords. So we've had a bit of anxiety going on. So this could have to do with career or not knowing where to find yourself, but I am seeing some forward movement. We've got the Queen of Cups, so there could be some abundance or love. We've got the Knight of Swords with some clear communication coming in fast. We've got the King of Wands in reverse. We've got the Ace of Swords in reverse, and we've also got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So what does it all mean? So as I mentioned, underneath we've got a bit of anxiety going on. So I feel like the message that this could be for is someone that is having trouble making a decision. However, when they do make the decision, things are going to move quite quickly for you, and it is going to be in the right direction. You may be feeling like you need to fill your cup, but I do feel that this cup will come in and the storm will pass. So you can see that she's looking out over the ocean, but the storm is kind of behind her. She is also looking in the same direction of this Knight. So this could be a person or a space of communication. I'm noting that the sword is in the upright, so the communication should be quite clear. And the way that they're looking at each other, I feel like it's that sit down and have a conversation kind of energy. However, there could be someone that is causing a little disruption in this. They're quite arrogant and they're actually looking away. So I don't know if this is a direct message for someone. As I said, these are general readings. They're for the collective. They're for whoever comes across them or hears them. But yeah, I feel like there is someone being quite stubborn, and they could be causing a little bit of trouble. However, they could also just be maybe envious of something that's going on. But they're really not interested in this connection. I'm not going to say it's a union because this is definitely not a love reading, but I do feel there is a masculine energy that is just not coming to the party on a conversation that needs to be had. This is also hindering the communication of a new beginning. So there could be some kind of pause to what it is that you need to do. And it didn't even occur to me, but we've got the Three of Pentacles here. So the Three of Pentacles in reverse means that there is a disruption of harmony in that teamwork. So here we've got two people that want to do the right thing. I do feel that this Queen could be yourself. Even if you are a male, I'm saying that the energy I'm getting is about you're coming forward, the other party's coming forward, but there is someone within that group that's not playing by the team rules. Could also be you that's not playing by the team rules. So take it as it resonates. But there's definitely a three-party partnership, relationship. I'm not saying like love relationship, but workplace, school place, or friends dynamic, where there is a disharmony. So let's see what the cards have to say about this person, people, or this connection that's going on. That one wanted to flip, but it jumped back in the right way up. So let's see. Come on. Wakey, wakey cards. We're all nice, cleansed and clear. We should be playing nicely right now. Okay, so we've got the Empress in reverse. We've got the King of Cups. So there is a potential divine counterpart if it is love that you're looking into. The disruption will come around. Let's see what's on the bottom here. We've also got the Star in reverse. And we've got the Queen of Swords in the upright. Okay. So what I'm feeling is you feel like your wishes aren't coming true quick enough. You're feeling a bit discouraged by this, and I feel like it is just because of this one person, but they will eventually come around. But let's get to that. So there could be some creative blocks. You're feeling a little bit of impatience with this person, or if the energies are reversed, this person's feeling impatient with you. However, we do have the King of Cups, so there is some balance coming in, and I feel like it's all about diplomacy here. So it might be that these two people, be it yourself and a work colleague or a friend, it might be about looking at the bigger picture as to why this person is feeling a little bit of resentment, but they will come around once you sort of lend that ear. We also have the Queen of Swords on the bottom, which is telling me about having unbiased judgment and being really clear in the boundaries, but also taking some time to hear all sides of the story in order for this person to come around. Okay, so yes, look at things from a different perspective. The Hangman is always about looking at things from a different perspective and taking those energies on. So I feel like Spirit is saying to you, like, this friendship, partnership, work relationship, friends dynamic relationship possibly, but I do feel there's three parties involved. So I'm really feeling it's definitely not a love reading for this one. Love readings will come soon. So let's see what the telepathy oracle cards have to say, and then we will ask for some outcomes of my Light Seers Tarot, which are one of my favorite decks. And then we've got the Get Fucking Motivated cards. I'm not going to censor myself anymore. We all know what it means. So we've got openness. Be open to receiving divine guidance in relationships. So when we say relationships, it can also mean friendships. Spirit, your spirit is about to be sublimated. We've got universe. The universe is guiding you towards that special someone. Just let everything take its course. And then we've got twin flames. So for those of you that are looking for a love reading, there's a little teeny tiny bit of love coming in here, but this is not our love reading. Twin flames themselves contain aspects of each other's personality. So it could be about mirroring one another. So when we're doing a collective reading, that's not a love reading, and these relationship things come in, we're talking about relationships such as personal relationships, not necessarily love relationships. In twin flames are usually tied to love. However, we do have people that will mirror us to make us see ourselves better in a different light. Okay, so let's see what any other outcomes Spirit wants to tell us today. We're going to keep this reading relatively short because personally, sometimes you just want to watch something quickly, get your message and move on. I do also recommend watching some readings more than once, because sometimes you pick up other things in the reading that you might need to hear. Okay, well, Spirit really only wants to give us one card on this, so we're going to have a look at the bottom. We've got the Five of Cups in reverse. We've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it's all about that locking in and using the key to guide you. So stop feeling shut out. Stop focusing on the wrong things, and those right things are going to come in for you. Okay, so let's get you fucking motivated and see what final messages. I also have Mel Brown's Heads or Tails cards. That's not what they're called. That's what I'm calling them, because they kind of, depending on what angle they come up in, they will give us a negative or a positive answer. Fuck it. Give it a go. Okay, so, you know, it might be just hearing all sides of the conversation, going back to that king flipping in the right upright. We'll do these cards, and then we will do our yes or no answer with the flipping of the coin. Have we got anything else from Mel Brown? Okay. All right. So we've got a sense of belonging. Okay. We've also got you feeling suppressed. So it's about these open communications, but you're fearful about the communication. But I'm here to tell you, don't be. It's time to take the step, listen to all sides of the story, be clear on your communication. And once you do that, things are going to make so much more sense to you. So now it's time for our yes or no answer. We've got no and we've got yes. This coin comes from a little witch shop in Texas, and it's one of my favorite things. Now, think of your question, yes or no question, and take this as it resonates to you. Okay, so if you haven't got your question yet, pause the video until you do, because I'm about to flip the coin now. The answer is yes. Okay, so with that, I'm going to say goodbye for now. And if this reading resonates with you, please like, comment, subscribe. That helps my channel to grow. If it doesn't resonate, let me know. It's not always going to. I am considering, you know, doing a prize coming up really soon to try and boost my likes. So if you can share and we get to 500 likes and you make some comments, I will be watching out for those too. So maybe 500 is a little bit much to ask for now. So let's see if we can get me to 100. So if you keep me getting to 100 and you've commented on any of these readings moving forward, I will pull a name out of a hat and someone will win a free reading from me. All right, talk to you soon. Ciao.